Hi, my name is Jonathan Martin. I've chosen to take on Challenge 2. Well, they wanted a way to consolidate all their risks from individual projects together. So they have multiple projects and they want their kind of portfolio view. So the main thing I considered the sort of requirements of the product was a way to consolidate all that information together and get that data into one sort of easily viewable overview, and then a way to sort of visualize that data so it's easy to use, easy to read, and a way that would in the future could be used for any additional projects as well. So the user stories I had were, say I was a project manager, I want to be able to view all the different projects and all the different risks, and I want to be able to use that to inform my decision in the future. I want it in an easily readable way, and to get that information, and also from the business owner, I want a way for the data to sort of drive decisions and that to be accessible to all my employees. So the first step I took was to look at the data, and I noticed it was divided into 4 different projects, 4 CSV files and 1 nPy file per project, and the CSV files were milestones, activities, metrics, and links. I noticed between all the projects they were the same column headings and column information. So the next step I could take was to turn that into one 4 separate CSV files, sort of a master file, so to speak. So as I mentioned, the first step was looking at the data and establishing links, viewing similarities, and seeing if any cleaning was required. The next step I took was using Python code to consolidate all that information into 4 sort of separate files, and the next step was creating the dashboard, and finally any comments on the future. So the main sort of task in the visualization was making sure you could view any starts and ends of any milestones, looking at the criticality or any any uncertainties, getting a sort of overview of all your projects and all sort of key information, for example, activities and milestones or any date changes, and whether they're on time, delayed, or any sort of flow is available. So I managed to source and kind of write this Python script. I did a lot of Googling and a lot of looking at what past winners have done, but the main idea is it should take all the files and sort of consolidate them into, you see, master activities, master links, master milestones, master metrics, and you should be able to do that for all the current projects as well as any future projects as well. So that's the benefit of this code. You'd start off in this sort of overview page, and you, depending on where you want to go, you'd say you could go to a milestone, so you click into this box or into this activity bar, which, you know, it's easy to navigate, and you'd get sort of this overview of sort of milestone information. You could go search through, say, project or through sort of revisions of the different projects as well. And if you wanted more information, I create say this milestone details page, which houses more information on the milestones. And I did that for activities as well. So there's this sort of detailed activity information, and you could easily see you can see the scan chart and see where projects are starting and ending and where they were planned to start and planned to end, and you can easily search through different projects to easily navigate down, or look at through this sort of data picker as well, and you could view starting in the next few months or finishing in the next few months, or their plan duration as well. So there's a lot of information, and so key information is easily displayed. But if you want if I had more time, it would have been nice to sort of go into to create kind of individual project pages that you could drill down into, so you can sort of expand most of these graphs to get a better view. But if I had the more time, I would have liked to create that sort of individual view. And finally, so you see it's mentioned in the future, I would have liked to get that individual view as well. So look at single project overviews that you can drill down into from those graphs. I would have also liked to incorporate the MPY files. So if I go to my judge's questions, if I had more time, I would like to look at the MPY files and decode them as well, and find a way, use Python script to decode them, and then find a way to visualize and model that information. I wasn't entirely sure what information they were displaying, so I kind of left it. If I had more time, I would like to ask more questions about it, and then display that information. I think the dashboard is fairly easy to read, but it could be better. I think depending on what information you want, a project manager can come in and they can quickly filter, use the filter box to see what really they want and get the information they want. But again, if I had more time, or if this was a sort of real project, I would have liked to spoken and see what they wanted, so I could sort of cater the information more to them, rather than sort of giving this broad overview that I have given. And last question, the benefit of compiling the data was that if, say, you had more projects in the future, you could simply keep adding to that list. So rather than having, say, 120 or 130 different files for 50 different projects, you'd have, say, one master file, which could easily then feed the Power BI, and you'd be able to visualize that information better. So yeah, and that's it. Thanks for taking time to listen to me.